Yo, what's good, y'all, man? We got Captain America Brave New World teaser trailer, Easter egg breakdown, man. Y'all already know the trailer look good, man. But at the end of it, that's what's getting to that 1 million plus views in the coming minutes. Now it's an hour, I think now. But yeah, because they showed the Red Hawk. You feel me? But the trailer looks good though, even though they didn't show the Red Hawk. If they didn't show the Red Hawk, the trailer still look good. But they showed the Red Hawk, and that's probably got a lot. I mean, it got a lot of people probably in tune to watch a couple minutes of the trailer, but they got a lot of people in tune because they see the Red Hawk. So but yeah, like it up, sub, and I see the Easter eggs. But yeah, the Red Hawk, yeah. And we know he gonna make a team because we know he ain't going against Red. He gonna get Red Hawk, but it ain't gonna be just him. Gonna be a lot of people though.
What's going on, guys? Welcome to Everything Always. My name's Michael Roman, aka Allfires, and here we are right on time with the Captain America Brave New World trailer. Okay, maybe not right on time, about 12 hours late, but hey, it's still here. And
yeah, y'all was saying, oh, it's supposed to come Thursday. I'm like I said, take it a grain of salt. Don't believe what people say though. Take it a grain of salt though. But hey, it came though, but it came late. But I'm just saying though, y'all go and shit was trending too. Like man, people was mad, like they was on Twitter mad, like dang, where the trailer at? Like they was mad at Hello Shine, like it was mad at everybody that was saying it's gonna come out. It was on Twitter trending. It was bad though. It was bad on Twitter.
And they actually went ahead and did it. Marvel put the Red Hulk in the trailer. I think they knew that's what everybody wanted to see.
That's why they did it. They know that because they want to see him, but they want to see that Red Hawk though. You know what I mean? They want to see Raw's Red Hawk. So, you know, type shit. Even a lot of people want to see Captain America, but they want to see Red Hawk. So that's why they put it in, because they know y'all see the views going crazy. The views gonna go crazy regardless, but it's going crazy here because of the Red Hawk at the end. So.
Speaking of which, there are so many Easter eggs and new characters for the MCU in this trailer. We're going to go through it with a fine-tooth comb for you, break it all down, explain what's going on with these characters, what's going on with the plot, and especially what's going on with Sam Wilson's Cap and the Intelligentsia's plot against the president and what feels like the American government. We're breaking it all down, the brand new Captain America Brave New World trailer for Easter eggs and things you might have missed. But first, if you could grab the subscribe button. We do daily Marvel content at the channel, and that's all we do. Everything from official Easter egg breakdowns, trailers, and reviews to the occasional industry insider report and everything in between. So if that sort of thing's for you, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment down below. That will automatically enter you to win our ongoing PS5 giveaway. The next one is right around the corner to coincide with the release of Deadpool and Wolverine in just about 2 weeks. Again, all you gotta do, be a sub, leave a comment if you want, stick around to the end of the video. We get into all the giveaway stuff again there. Okay, so the very first part of this 2-minute trailer was actually some of the behind-the-scenes footage that they showed at a CinemaCon earlier this year, so we already sort of know the context. When Anthony Mackie's Sam Wilson says, I'm still getting used to the new look, it's basically a play on the fact that now Thunderbolt Ross is played by Harrison Ford, who replaced William Hurt, who sadly passed away, rest in peace, and then he turns it into a double entendre where he makes it a joke about his mustache not being there, where he said he needed to shave it so that he could win the election, not the fact that he's an actual different actor. And they pulled something similar to this to Don Cheadle when he replaced Terrence Howard in Iron Man 2. Also, notice that portrait over President Ross's shoulder there that looks like it's cast in red? Yeah, these portraits look like they're in red every time they're shown in the shot. That is definitely foreshadowing that Thunderbolt Ross is going to end up as the Red Hulk, which we see at the end of the trailer. Now remember, at the end of Secret Invasion, President Ritson was the president in the MCU, but Nick Fury made sure to say something about the fact that he sort of declared war on everybody who wasn't from Earth, some one-term stuff. Now, Thunderbolt Ross has been running for president. It sort of looks like he's already president, and this is going to be going into his second term because he's at a rally, and you can see a ton of posters here that say Ready Ross. So there's a good chance this whole Captain America becoming another official military position thing is basically him trying to win some favor going into said second election.
Yeah, type
now,
shit, yeah.
I might be wrong about that, but that's just the context I get from those opening scenes. Now, Thunderbolt Ross tells Sam he wants to make it an official position, and Sam says, well, what if we disagree? Ironically, Thunderbolt Ross has just worked with me, and at the end of the trailer says, you're not Steve Rogers. There's supposed to be some double meaning there because Steve Rogers was an enhanced super soldier. Anthony Mackie's Sam Wilson is not. But
master your music with the click of a button. 1. Upload your song.
Ironically, he's acting exactly like Steve Rogers when he says, "What if we disagree?" harkening back to Steve Rogers' exact sentiment from Captain America Civil War, where Steve Rogers said something along the lines of, "What if they want us to go somewhere we don't think we should go? Or worse, what if they won't let us go and we need to be somewhere?" They're an agent better used in their own hands. So while he's saying you're not Steve Rogers, Sam Wilson is keeping the exact same idealism that Steve Rogers held back when he was Captain America, and it's a good thing because you remember who was at the heart of those Sokovia Accords was none other than Thunderbolt Ross. Now we get some really interesting one-off shots. It looks like Captain America may be entering a prison right there to talk to someone, maybe Baron Zemo, but I want to talk about this quick screen right here that shows the U.S. 5th Fleet. Now I had to look this up because I am not a military buff, but some of you will recognize this immediately. The 5th Fleet is a numbered fleet of the U.S. Navy. Its area is responsible for encompassing approximately 2.5 million square miles and includes the Persian Gulf, the Red Sea, the Arabian Sea, and parts of the Indian Ocean. And you can clearly see right there the larger ship, which to me looks like an aircraft carrier, has been hit by something, a missile, etc. There is definitely an international conflict. And the reason I specifically pointed out that the 5th Fleet has a certain patrol that includes the Indian Ocean is because there is a major POI, point of interest, in the Indian Ocean in the MCU right now, none other than Tiamat. So this international conflict that seems to be brewing here in this scene, we'll talk about it later in the trailer as well, but not only is it tied to Tiamat, but the resources that Tiamat offers. Remember, they established all the way back during Guardians of the Galaxy 1 in the Infinity Saga that a Celestial can be an enormous wellspring of tons of resources in the galaxy, and here we have an entire one just sitting frozen in the middle of the ocean. So whatever resources are there, including the possibility of the adamantium alloy, is now creating some sort of international conflict with the US, and I'm guessing since it's the 5th Fleet and they're showing us that specifically and it's part of the Indian Ocean, this is all surrounding Tiamat. Now, mixed in with other shots that look like they're related to this conflict, we get two new character reveals for the MCU. The first is Shira Haas, who's playing a character named Sabra, and the next is Giancarlo Esposito, who we think is now playing GW Bridge, but we're not exactly sure.
Yeah, I was saying, I don't know what his character is. So the other girl playing Sabra, something like that.
Esposito, who we think is now playing a character named Sabra, and the next is Giancarlo Esposito, who we think is now playing GW Bridge, but we're not exactly sure on his role. Now, we know from behind the scenes footage that was captured on scene that they just shot this footage about 3 or 4 weeks ago, and because of Giancarlo Esposito's ilk as a actor and what he said about the role, we assume that he's going to go forward into the MCU. If it is GW Bridge, he's got ties equally to things like WildPack, the mercenary group, and Cable, as much as he does to joining S.H.I.E.L.D. And if you want, you can go ahead and describe all the Nick Fury energy here, because imagine if the intelligentsia has infiltrated the US government, as Sam tells Thunderbolt Ross in this trailer, your inner circle has been compromised and you can't see it, then perhaps GW Bridge is trying to infiltrate it, and so maybe there's some blurred lines here. Who's the good guy, who's the bad guy, and what's really going on. Speaking of who's the good guy and who's the bad guy, one of the next huge things to happen in the trailer is Isaiah Bradley, who we met during Falcon and the Winter Soldier, who was the original Captain America, stands up out of nowhere and attempts to assassinate the president. Also, quickly pause it. Guys, I'm not reaching. Those portraits are definitely tinted slightly pink or red. It's foreshadowing for the Red Hulk. Now, obviously, we know Isaiah Bradley is not trying to kill President Ross. There is something going on, either mind control, like we...
Yeah, that's why I thought. I was like, damn, what's going on there? Like, I thought he was cool and shit. Like, I mean, you know, I know he got some type of... You know what I mean? He don't like him like that, but...
saw with the Winter Soldier or some other device that the intelligentsia is using. Speaking of which, this is 1000% the lab that the intelligentsia are using, and it looks like perhaps there's something going on behind the scenes where Thunderbolt Ross is in cahoots with the leader in order to manipulate the blood that they got from back during the She-Hulk series that the intelligentsia obtained, using that blood obviously to create their own super soldiers of some kind. Eventually, Thunderbolt Ross is going to end up getting whatever concocted serum that they made, turning him into Red Hulk. Now, in the
true that.
meantime, we actually get a very quick shot of the leader that I didn't even notice until I started breaking down the trailer because of how fast it is and how they sort of hid the green tint on his neck. But if you look closely here, the green that's reflecting off of this character is not from the green in the backyard. He's way inside the house at that point, and to his left, there's no open windows. That is definitely a shot of the leader from the back. They decided to keep that as one of the reveals, I'm guessing, for the future film. But that is our first and only look at the leader thus far, who's obviously got a hand in what's going on with the plot, the Isaiah mind control, and eventually turning Thunderbolt Ross into Red Hulk. Then we get a montage of shots that includes a funeral. We'll talk about that in future theory videos, whose funeral that is. I think it might actually be a side character with major implications. Again, we'll talk about that in the future. We see Sam Wilson with his now upgraded stealth suit from the beginning of the movie when he still has the white suit made of vibranium from Wakanda, and then a little bit later during this trailer we see that his suit has more than just a couple of upgrades. He's now wearing a flight helmet paired with his costume, and then breaks the sound barrier you can clearly see there around him going supersonic. That's what that shot is. And then Marvel actually went and did it. They put the Red Hulk in the trailer.
Yeah, the Red Hulk.
Get it for a couple of frames and sort of from a back angle, so that is Thunderbolt Ross, Harrison Ford, now turned into the Red Hulk, obviously fighting Captain America as he catches the shield and throws it into the ground. I really thought that they would hold this reveal for a future
Yeah, that's all to say. Like, they should have hold it, but because they know, like, I mean, they know people gonna watch it, but they know people probably gonna say, I don't know about this movie, you know, talk about it and shit. So they had to show it. They had to show it. You know what I mean? No, they had to show it though. But I mean, it was still good without Red Hulk if they didn't show it. Cause I saw that it was like, you know, it was a good trailer. But yeah.
Trailer, but again, Marvel Studios knows it's what the people want to see. They're in the middle of huge fan service with Deadpool and Wolverine in the upcoming San Diego Comic-Con. I'm glad they just went ahead and did it. Take the guesswork out. There's the Red Hulk. Thunderbolt Ross is turning into him. He's going to fight Captain America. We're going to get to see it all. But this is just the tip of the iceberg. Pun there sort of intended, because if you know about the Red Hulk's power set, he's going to be a raging gamma monster that breathes intense fire. And I've been guessing the entire time, quick theory, that his fire breathing, not just the gamma radiation emission, but his fire breathing might actually be hot enough to melt vibranium. Hence, Cap would need an upgrade for something like adamantium in order to fight the Red Hulk, bringing the entire plot line together. But you guys let me know all your thoughts down below. How hype are you for this film? I love this trailer. I think this movie,
yeah, I love the trailer too.
Movie's going to be awesome. I am super optimistic for it. I'm all ears as always. Quickly, let's get into the giveaway stuff before I let you go. Okay, we're still giving away play.
Yeah, I love the trailer too, no cap. Anyway, man, like it up, man. Let me know how y'all feel about the movie, man. Let me know in the comment down below. Let me know y'all think about Red Hulk. We got a little side of it, but you know, babe, we saw the trailer. Let me know what y'all think. But I like it though. I'm excited. I definitely want to watch it. You feel me? February, I think, 2025. So, but yeah, let me know, y'all. Peace.